So what can the Australians expect from season 2?
Season 2, I mean, there was a very intense season finale for season 1, and it opens with Raina is in not such a great position. She's in the hospital, she's in a coma. Juliet's just lost her mom as well. And I think you realize how deeply Juliet actually cares about Raina and how important she is to her. And she actually ends up becoming a little bit of a shoulder to cry on for Maddie. And season 2 is full with a lot more Juliet sass. And there's a new head of the label who comes and takes over, Jeff Fordham, who's Oliver Hudson's character. And that's a very interesting relationship for everybody. So there's going to be a lot of clashing. There's this new girl, this new young girl, Layla Grant, who comes and you know, we've talked about how there's always somebody nipping at your heels. There's always somebody younger, fresher, nipping at your heels, and that happens to Juliet for the first time.
Has that ever happened to you? Do you ever feel that there's other people in competition or rivals or in your career?
The wonderful thing about acting is that you can do it at any age. You know, it's something that if you're fortunate enough does provide longevity. And I try not to look at anything as competition, but just different. If they choose that person, then they're looking for something else. So you try to put it in your mind that way. But I don't think it's the same as being in the music industry and having to keep your demographic with you. And how do you adjust and make that transition from having a very young audience and having them grow up with you? It's a definite. It's an interesting job. It's a definite talent.
And very exciting. I'll pan out so we can see the baby belly. How excited are you about this new edition, and how is it going to affect the show in the future?
I'm beyond excited. I'm ecstatic, and it's going to affect the show. We're a couple seasons behind it, but it's going to be hopefully for good. The impact it has on the show, and I don't think we're going to be trying to hide it too much, so you'll get to go on the journey with me.